So finally, let's continue here talking about this topic here. We have a supple, right, and remove it, removing this one, and we says here, whoop, like this. We can remove this point here. Put in comments if you have any suggestions or any questions regarding this topic because it's super interesting topic talking about class. So one question, super, what does mean super? Super is can I prevent a class from inherence? It could be like a final. I declare a class is being defined. Calling when a class instance is removed from memory, as we mentioned recently. I can replace method. Yeah, we can also replace method by writing and calling and create a new instance, right? And I am used to references to things from parents, right? We can use supple, supple, right? And we have a class is defining it, and finally we have the create new instance like init. Remember, when you init, you are like a creating some instance like this. When you says person, like a John here, and says person, you here initialize, you create some initializations, right, from the values that you have in the init, and that's the reason. Let's continue talking about this topic. Sometimes um, we have something um, that we need that is not clear, but very quickly we need to clarify that class are not always the best way to do things in Swift. While it's very common to construct your programs using class and inherence in another programming language, Swift structures are powerful and will ratherly have some good reason to use class instead. Additionally, as you will learn soon, Swift has yet another trick up in a slave that make inherent seems less important like protocols. And yeah, and it's very important. Remember that structs are faster way to use it, and doesn't impact very high the memory and performance in your apps. So I invite you to use more structs than class. Of course, class is amazing to use it, but avoid if you are able to use structs, right? When if you suppose that if for person or people who has more knowledge in something in programming or Swift as well, remember that if you have MVVM, right, and you have model, views, and view model, right, and if you are going to use in most of the case as you create the view model is using class, and the view most of the case uses structs, right, and most of the case of model, please try to use structs. But the only way when you use class could be in view model. That's our recommendations, to keep like this. And there's many reasons why in the view model create a class, right? And keeping learning more regarding this topic. And yeah, we have class cross here. I invite you to fill it. um and yeah, that it's so easy to fill. For example, it says a class cannot be inherent, right? Finals, you can put very quickly here finals. um, yeah, we can also see this keep track every automatic references counter, automatically references counter, ARC. A class don't come with a member wise initializer. It is the 7 member wise could be here. Like we can say very quickly 3 is final. Automatic references counter. We can also say 7 is a member wise. We can also say operator. We you can see another equal table operator, right, like this. You can override method from the parents. Override would be the 11. Override, so no, of course. A class can inherent from other. This is the 12. Inherent. This is the inherence, right? We have also structs is a value type. The first one, value type, right? Value type. We have also the class. If a class has, then it's required you to initialize. Was create. Let's see. Could be create. Or it could be initialize. Could be. And then if a has parameters, I don't know, or values, member wise, a class can have, which called destroyed, can have the initialize. Let's see, the a class has is the number 2, the initialize, right? The initialize. If a class can have a, which get called when it's destroyed. A class can have, right? It is like the 5. Yeah, the initialize. A class is a references type, the 6. References type, the 6. Let's see very quickly, the 6 references, right? There are another like a class, but not. It's a actor. It's a actor. Let's see, a actor could be, or structs like a class, right? And the child class inherent from this, I don't know, could be barring or super. Okay, so that's it. I recommend you to learn. Really needs a little bit quickly, or slowly, as you prefer. So yeah, good luck. And we were later talking about protocols, and I hope that that you have been enjoying this topic. Thank you very much. See you in protocol type.